so much redness. Today we're gonna go for a vampire look in this Halloween series, and I think the first thing we're gonna do is start off with some primer. So I'm moisturized, but I still feel dry, and obviously my skin is a little irritated. I'm gonna use some primer oil to start with, and most people are like, don't you break out with this? And actually no, my skin actually needs it and drinks it up. So it's so red, gotta cancel things out with my NYX color correcting liquid. Just gonna put that on the back of my hand for now and put it everywhere that I'm red. Just massage that in to the skin. Okay, so for a vampire, we definitely need to pale out the skin, and the best way I like to do that is use some of the Halloween makeup, that is the white cream makeup, and I mix that in with a foundation so that it's not just full-on white. So I'm just using the cream makeup that I got. I'm just gonna mix it with my beauty BB cream, actually, from Maybelline. This one I actually like for everyday, kind of in the summer. It's really light. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it on a little thing with the white paint. So essentially you want just a little bit of foundation to help it go on, and you know, you can water down the white cream that way. So that. And I'm gonna put this on that lid as well. I'm just gonna start out with that much, and then we'll see how that goes. If I need to go paler or what. So I'm gonna use a sponge that I got also. You can pick these up at the dollar store. They're just makeup sponges. And mix that all together and spread it all over my face. So when I mix it together, more of a light, it's a little bit more pale. So you can water down your white cream makeup using foundation, or you can use a moisturizer too, so just not so white. But you want to look kind of sickly for the undead. And now I'm just going to spread that out with my Morphe Beauty Blender and bounce it all over the skin. Basically, you can also do this with really light foundation, like foundation that is maybe 3 times lighter than what you would normally use. And if you're already fair, then I think you will need to have some of the cream makeup, the white cream makeup. Ebony Brow Wiz by Anastasia. And then I think I might add some color to my brows today for the look. Give this a shot. Okay. So I think also I would like to add some color to my brows. Just do a little bit something different. And I'm gonna use a burgundy red. So I have my NYX Perfect Filter, and I'm just gonna go into this burgundy red here with an angled Morphe MB11 and just color that through my brows. See how that looks. So they're pretty strong now. I'm just gonna take a spoolie end again and just brush that through. Just comb the product through. And then we're gonna clean it up under the brows with some concealer. Now I'm gonna use my Shape Tape in light neutral. Pretty big doe foot applicator. Take some of that excess off. Just any flat brush. This one is from ABH Cosmetics, but I don't have a number for it. So I'm going to take some of that off here. So you just want to drag it and pull down to clean it up. And that sharpens it too. Sharpens the brow. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some transition color in on my eyelids. I'm going to use a burgundy color from the NYX Perfect Filter palette, just on a fluffy brush, and this is my Morphe 218 fluffy brush. So I'm going to go in with this here, tap off the excess, and just do the outer perimeter. We will darken that up very shortly. Okay, I'm going to extend it out a little because I'm going to probably end up winging out my liner. Now I'm going to take some black. I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. And I'm just going to go close to my lashes with this, and then I'm just going to buff it out after I put it on. So I'm going to take a buffing brush, a round dome buffing brush if I can find it. This one will do. Basically just buff it into the red. And I'm going to take some black eyeshadow and darken closer to the lash line. I'm just going to use a flat brush to do that. And this is my Morphe G15. So in the JaclynHill palette, there's a nice black. I'm going to use that. Just in the corner here. This is JaclynHill palette with Morphe, Morphe collaboration. Probably everybody has this, so I don't even know why I'm explaining that. And just go close to the lash line. We're darkening that up. And now I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and blend that out, the edges. And I'm going to take more red to kind of help with that. Try this out actually. This is Colourpop's She palette. It's a collaboration with Karuchi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But I'm just going to take that burgundy, reddish, rose, I don't know, color on the brush, tap off the excess, and blend out the black with that. Now I'm going gonna go under the eye as well. So taking my E36 Morphe smudge brush, at least I use it as a smudge brush, I'm gonna go in with this burgundy again so that I can go under the eyes with it. And just smudge that out. And then I'm gonna go in with some black as well. So I'm gonna use that same brush that I was using for the black, the flat brush, and just the very tip of it. Just need to put some liner on. I'm gonna use the NYX retractable eyeliner. Essence liquid liner, and wing it out. So for the lips, I am going to line in some black eyeshadow and fill in with a red. So taking some black eyeshadow, I'm just going to line my lips on the outer V. And fill in with some red. This is Colourpop. I've used this quite a bit, so the label has worn off, but it's Tulle in Colourpop. Kind of a brick red. I'm just gonna cover that up. Ooh. Paled out the skin, darkened the eyes, reddened the lips. Now I would like to have some... She just finished eating, so she's gotta look a little messy. And I'm just gonna extend for my lips. Using some black and burgundy on the angled brush, I'm just going to pencil in some veins. And I think we need a little bit of purple. So I'm going to pull out from Colourpop's palette with Karushi. I don't know if I'm saying it right, I'm sorry. So some of that purple, some of that black, and my dog is chewing on her chew toy and she sounds a little bit like a pig, so you hear her. That's what it is. If you want to smudge that out, you can use your fingers to smudge that out. If you don't want it to be too defined. And now for some blood. I'm gonna put some on this lid again. And she just finished eating and she's not a very tidy eater. So I have a little bit of blood on here. I'm just gonna take my Morphe B26 brush like that and just put it on the tip of that brush. And then I'm gonna use some fangs. You can get these fangs anywhere, dollar store. Not entirely anatomically correct, but whatever. So that was the final look. I could deep out the screen top for the vampire. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, maybe? Give it a thumbs up, comment below, and hit that notification bell for the next tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video.